Yeah, because it's like when you are an artist and you're signed to a label, and they used to do like those brand deals, and you see like every time it was a brand deal with an artist, with a hip hop artist, it would always go wrong. You know, they cut ties or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of times those deals would go bad also because it would be like, let's say a soda company, they're paying $5 million to do, or let's just say they paying $1 million for this artist to promote this soda and to do the commercial and all this stuff. But by the time that the money gets, it only may be $500,000 because the label took half of the deal. So now you want the artist to do all those same terms at the initial price, but the artist is only getting half. So that's when a lot of times the artist would be like, man, I ain't doing this in XYZ because I only got X amount of dollars. They didn't get the full amount. And a lot of those deals would go sour because the artist wasn't involved in negotiating the deal. The producer wasn't involved in negotiating the deal. It was usually some outside person with the label that said, hey, we got this deal with Pepsi. We give you we get our half and you'll get $500,000. And, so it's like, it's better for you to be independent and to be able to negotiate those types of terms where it's either you're an artist or you're syncing your music to those commercials, because now you get the deal directly with that company. And then you can say, hey, I want to do this and future works. It doesn't always have to be a one-on thing. That's why it's good to be able to negotiate stuff yourself. Right. A lot of times these artists, they didn't even know what the situation was with the soda company or the shoe company or the car company. And then artists get in trouble about something, then they're like, oh, we cutting ties and we cutting a deal. And it's like, man, you ain't got to go through all that stuff. You can still be independent and negotiate the terms and get paid up front.
Yeah, I mean, that's still like independent, right? Yeah. Okay.
Because even when you sign up with like CD Baby or TuneCore, they'll have their own UPC code for tracking, but you need to have your own that's registered to your company.
And that's how it's going to go back. And that's how, like, I was going back before to getting your own company, how to start your own company, like LLCs. Like, say if I was going to start up, like, set off LLCs, how do I go by going to start the process of getting that LLC? You know what I mean? To starting that company.
Yeah, you first, you have to go to look up in your state to make sure nobody else has that name first. Even if, like, I always tell people, go to inkfile.com. You can go to inkfile.com. And then you can put in Set Off Beats LLC. And even if somebody did have it, they'll email you back and be like, hey, somebody already got this name. You got to come up with something. But I always suggest going through Inkfile is like the easiest process to set up your LLC.
Inkfile's a good process.
Well, that's all in your registration. So when you do like your upload to your ASCAP or your BMI. So when you put, when you sign in one side as a writer. You put in your writer information, which is your name and your information. And then you have the publisher side, which is who owns the writer. And that's where you can put your LLC information in under your publisher information when you're doing your splits. So that LLC will be the publisher, and that's who they will be contacting, when your song is being played, or when a company hears your song and they need to contact you, that's what's going to show up, is that publisher information.
So you're basically splitting yourself as a person. So which is your through your LLCs is the writer, and you're the the side. No, is that how it is? Like
you're the writer. Your LLC is the publisher.
It's the publisher. Okay, I had it backwards. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. So it's like you're basically, they contact that to register to you. So I'm starting to understand that now. Yeah.
Yeah, because you can say we make a song, and the way we would do the split sheet, if it's 4 of us, it might be 2 producers and 2 artists. So we got to put our real names down and information and the split percentage for those writers. And then on the publisher side, 2 of us might have LLCs and 2 of us might not. You know what I'm saying? So they might still have it in their name, something publishing, but not have a LLC set up. But they'll still have contact information for their publisher. But we can still list our LLC company as the publisher on the publisher side. You know what I'm saying? So that check will go to that company. So when that check comes in to that publisher, which is your LLC, that money will be reported to your business banking account because that's your company that's generating money off of publishing.